So we're about to head into the England Rugby gym with 3 of the Red Roses. We're going to be looking at some pelvic floor exercises today. There are exercises you could do at home, yoga, Pilates being 2 of those, but we're going to look at some rugby specific exercises today that are really going to work our pelvic floor. The pelvic floor is a muscle, and like any other muscle, it needs to be trained to be as functionally strong and conditioned as possible. So our first exercise this afternoon is going to be the hop and stick, and it's very important that we do single leg exercises on both sides because we need to work the pelvic floor as a whole. The key thing to look at with the hop and stick is engaging that core to maintain our balance, because in that way we're going to be working the pelvic floor muscles. The next exercise we're going to look at is the single leg balance with our eyes closed, and that's really the key part. It is trickier to really engage the core and keep ourselves centered with our eyes closed. We've lost our focus point, so we need to work those core muscles harder, and in that way we are exercising the pelvic floor to its maximum capacity. The heel toe lift rise. Similarly to our other exercises, we're going to be engaging our core, but by rising onto the ball of the foot of our standing leg, we're going to have to work harder to maintain that core, and by extension working harder to exercise our pelvic floor. The next exercise we're going to look at is the double leg bridge. And unlike some of our other exercises, we're going to be working our entire core at the same time. So we're more looking at repetitions and controlled movement with this exercise rather than alternating sides. This exercise is called the deep squat with rotation. Deep squats are very good for exercising our core, but also exercising our hip flexors and our lower body. By adding a rotation in, we are providing a different form of stretch and challenge to those core muscles, including the pelvic floor. If you've watched all these exercises, I would encourage you to now think about how you can add them into your weekly training routine, either at your training sessions or before a game, or just when you're at home. Repetition really is key with these exercises.